Hey everyone, welcome to Up All Night DIY. I'm Monica, thanks for joining me. It's Fun Time Friday, hosted by my sweet friend, Tiff of Broke Girl Aesthetic. I'm making this fun, retro pop art ice cream door charm. Let's get into it. I've cut my shape from MDF using my scroll saw. This piece measures 11 inches by 6 3/4 inches, for reference. I base coat the top, the ice cream part, with Ceramcoat white, 2 coats. The cone will get 2 coats of Ceramcoat Calypso Orange. I'm not going to worry about the sides right now. I'll get back to those later. That was quick and easy, right? I'll add some shading with my favorite plaid product, Folk Art Floating Medium, and Ceramcoat Tropic Bay Blue. I'll dip my brush into the medium, working it into the bristles. I scoop up some Tropic Bay onto the corner of my brush, and I'll stroke it on my plate to load the bristles with the paint. Doing this will give my paint an ombre effect, a gradient of color. I'll stroke with the paint side of the brush to the edge, and I'll pull the blue to the other side in a swooping motion, right over to the other side, to that other little loop of ice cream. I reload my brush frequently, and I'll continue adding the shading to make the ice cream look fluffy, giving the ice cream that swirly, layered effect. I'll come back with the paint side of my brush to the color swoops, and I'll reinforce my shading. I'll shade the cone with Americana Spiced Pumpkin, starting right under the ice cream. Same as before, I reload my brush frequently whenever I feel I need more color or more float medium. I'll shade right down the sides of the cone and along the bottom, and then we'll come back up and add some more interest. I'll add some detail. I'll shade in the lip of the cone. That wet area that you can see, that's the floating medium. That will dry clear. That's what allows that color to feather out. And I'll shade along the cup part of the cone too. Then I'll flip my brush so that the paint side is up against the paint I just applied. I add that second lip that the cones have at the bottom of the cup, and I'll shade wee L shapes to mimic the waffle on the bottom of the cone. I've cut a couple of stencils, ice cream, and 25 cents for my silhouette. I'm just gonna apply those right to the cone. I'll pounce some Mod Podge over the lettering. This will keep the paint from bleeding under the stencil. I'm just pouncing it on with a cosmetic sponge. Once the Mod Podge is dry, I'll pounce on some Hippo Gray. And I'll peel up the vinyl, nice and crisp. I'll shade all around the edge and the details with Hippo Gray and floating medium. I won't cover the other shading, I'll just shade just outside it to add a sort of outline. I like to do this to give a little extra dimension to my piece, and I also think it gives it a more retro vibe. You know what I mean? Like something you would see on the boardwalk when you were a kid. So anywhere that I previously shaded, I'm just going to, like I said, kind of add that outline with the hippo in the same areas. I think adding all these extra little details, like with the extra layering of color, really makes a difference with the impact that it has on your piece. Plus then I get to keep painting, which is so relaxing, and I just love it so much and truly enjoy the process. With white and my liner brush, I'll give the letters some highlights, right along the right side of each letter and number, and to the waffle marks too. I think the highlight really makes the letters pop. And I run some highlights along the front of the cone as well. So for the edge there, I'll apply a coat of hippo all around the edge. I like to do this too, rather than just leave it the color of the cone and the ice cream. I think it adds a little extra something. Now I'll spray it with a clear matte sealer. To add a hanger, I'll drill a hole at the top of the ice cream. To make the hanger, I've cut a length of wire about 14 inches long, and I'm using a paint bottle here. I loop the wire around the bottle, crossing the wire over itself close to the bottle, and I'll twist it together a few times. I'll slide a bead onto one side of the wire, and I'll twist again. Just one twist. I slide on another bead and give it another twist. A third bead, twist again, and this time I'll leave a couple of inches at the bottom open so that I can thread it through the hole at the top of the ice cream. With needle nose pliers, I'll twist the wire around itself on the back, and we're done. Here's a look at the finished piece. I hope you like it. Makes me want some ice cream. And here it is hanging on my front door. So cute and summery. I want to thank Tiff for being so sweet and for hosting this challenge. Please be sure to check out her channel, as well as the playlist for more fun projects. Links can be found in the description box, along with my supply list. Happy Friday. Stay creative, my friends. Thanks for hanging with me. See you next time. Up all night with Monica.